Barron's ASVAB 11th edition Diagnostic Test Arithmetic Reasoning question number 8. What is the average of 1/4 and 1/6? Well, we're going to have 1 over 4 plus 1 over 6, and then we want the average would mean that we divide that by 2. And this means that we're going to do this portion first, and then the parentheses mean we're going to do what's within the parentheses first, and then we're going to do the division second. So 1 over 4 plus 1 over 6, we have to find the least common denominator. And we know that 4 times 3 is 12, and 6 times 2 is 12. So this equals 3 over 12 plus 2 over 12. And we know that because we multiplied the 4 by 3 to get 12, so we multiplied the 1 by 3 to get 3. Here we multiplied the 6 by 2 to get 12, and we multiplied the 1 by 2 to get 12. So this is the equivalent. These two equal the exact same thing. Alright, so now that we have the least common denominator, we can also bring the two together. So we have 3 over 12 plus 2 over 12 equals 5 over 12. Because when you add fractions, you simply merge the denominators into 1. So we have 12 as the denominator, and the numerator, we actually add the numerators together. The denominator is the bottom, the numerator is the top. So we have 3 plus 2 is 5, and then we have the 12. We keep that the way it is. Okay? And then we divide that by 2. And in dividing it by 2, we would dividing a fraction by 2 would be the same thing as multiplying it by 1/2. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to go 5 over 12 divided by 2 is the same thing as 5 over 12 times 1 over 2. And here you get to see the difference between addition and multiplication. When we did addition, we just added the top parts together. We added the 3 and the 2, and we kept the denominator the same. So the numerators added and the denominators stayed the same. But in multiplication, we would actually multiply both numerator and denominator. So here we're going to have 5 times 1, and we're going to have 12 times 2. Well, 5 times 1 is 5, and 12 times 2 is 24. And whenever you divide by a whole number, it is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. So if I were dividing by 10, then it would be the same thing as multiplying by 1 over 10. In this case, I'm dividing by 2, so it's the same thing as multiplying by 1 over 2. If I was dividing by 3 up here, then it'd be the same thing as multiplying by 1 over 3. Alright, so 5/12 is the average. What is the average of 1 over 4 plus 1 over 6? Well, you'd add 1 over 4 plus 1 over 6, and then you divide it by 2. And through this process, we get to 5 over 24.